It's been a couple of weeks since patch 7.1 launched, and while I have already shown off the main story of patch 7.1, there is something that I have not done yet. In fact, there are a couple of things I haven't done yet, but I will be featuring one of those important things here this evening. And that is the brand new 24-player Alliance raid. This, of course, is where you get 3 teams of 8 who go and take on a really huge boss and all of his cronies who are extremely overpowered. We will see how this all unfolds, and for this particular raid for Dawntrail, they're drawing inspiration from the OG online Final Fantasy MMO, Final Fantasy XI. So we'll see how it all unfolds as we make our way through the journey here this evening and see what this new 24-player raid has in store. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthias Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail live here on Twitch. So, let's go ahead and prepare to head off this evening. We'll have to leave my happy hour cocktail alone. Yeah, I always have to order myself one whenever I come to Tuliolol. So, for this evening, our proceedings will actually get underway at the main Aetheryte. Because someone is actually waiting for us right near the Aetheryte itself. This Hubigo messenger is here to speak with us, so what exactly does he want with us and what kind of adventure will we be led on? Let's find out by speaking with him to take on the level 100 quest to launch the 24-player raids here in Dawntrail, entitled An Otherworldly Encounter. This Hubigo messenger is looking for a well-traveled adventurer. And also I should, at the very least, cover up my text box. Just make sure that everything works the way it's supposed to. So, yeah, we got that established. Say, all to Mathia, that certainly saves me a lot of trouble. I was asked to find you on behalf of Milal Jal. Oh? Curious happenings abound in Mamuk of late, and we thought one with your worldly experience may be able to help us make sense of things. If you have the time and inclination to aid us, she waits you in Mamuk. You will find her west of the plaza in the large building near the 2-headed statue. And we got to see that for ourselves when we were touring in and around Mamuk, so let's head on over there right now. Someone from Zarielja's wife who helped us to come and understand the reasons why Mamuk were so obsessed with blessed siblings for so long. So I guess she's inside. And here she is. Let's go and speak with her. Who's talking with a pink chocobo, of all things. Very rare that you see a pink chocobo.
Thank you for coming. Truth be told, I was unsure if I was right to call on you, but the troubles we now face cannot be overcome with our strength alone.
So, what's going on?
It all began when we found a fallen traveler in the Skydeep cenote. For mercy, his wounds were not life-threatening.
Well, that helps.
His kind is not a common sight in these lands. Tall and slender of build, with pointed ears.
Oh, that sounds familiar. Sounds like an Alazan.
He is yet to awaken, but speaks in his sleep of strange things that make little sense to us. It was our hope that you might recognize something in his ramblings, or perhaps even jog his memory once he regains consciousness. Might you be willing to speak with him?
I guess so. Meanwhile, yeah, this must be the messenger who came to see us earlier. Miloja, the traveler stirs.
Very good. If you'd be so kind as to bring him here.
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, you're probably wondering how far we... Well, we knew that he was found near the Skydeep cenote. I was wondering if we were going to have to actually go there to meet with him. No, he's being brought to us. So, here he comes. Thank you very much, sir. And let's be introduced to this man in white armor.
We are glad to see you awake and in good health besides. May I ask your name, traveler?
My name? Oh, do you have amnesia? I'm sorry. I can't remember. Ah, man. Yeah, very amnesia. Oddly enough, of course, last night we had Galuf in Final Fantasy V who also had amnesia.
It would seem the fall has affected his memory. In any case, his presence here is a complete mystery to us. His armor the only hint as to whence he came. Does anything about him strike you as out of the ordinary?
Well, let's have a look. Yeah, that's not a type of armor you typically see around here in Final Fantasy XIV. So we have to ponder this. Looks like your typical adventure to me, or not that much different from any other Elazin I met, or would that be an Eldites? Because yeah, in this part of the world they're referred to as Eldites. Elazin? Eldites? No, that's not quite right. It's not. Ugh. You're still getting over it. I remember. I'm an Elvon. An Elvon adventurer. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, different ways of naming the same thing. And you're among the Mamul Ja. And Mikote. And your Mamul Ja? Could it be I've come to Mamuk? Yes, you have. At least you understand that much. Wait, if I'm in Mamuk, then I must have been taken prisoner! No, it's not like that. Yeah, isn't that jumping to conclusions a bit?
To readily believe us enemies, perhaps he comes from a land unfamiliar with our customs across the salts.
Yeah, maybe. He could be Eorzea, and not so sure. Or is he from Alexandria? Did he pass through the living memory? But if that's the case, how's he out here?
We've no way to know for certain. In which case...
Oh, hold on. Yeah, here's the real Ja. Milaja, we must gather our strongest fighters at once. Something's clearly happened.
Why? What's happened?
Galur Ja's shade has returned. He's been sighted near Gokdrak descent. Bakul Jaja has engaged the operation, but I fear the worst. Yeah, like, isn't that your shade that you use for the Feet of the Brotherhood? Yeah, Devour Resolve's companion from the Feet of the Brotherhood. I suspect you would understand the graveness of this situation better than most. In recent days, the late Dawntrail's shade has been seen wandering the woods of Yaktel. I have reason to believe that he was invoked in like manner to the one used in the feats. Only a privileged few of the Bunewa should be privy to the knowledge required to perform the rites. The culprit will be found in time, but we've a more pressing matter at hand now. How bad is it? I must hurry and inform the Landsguard. Bakul Jaja requires reinforcements. Yeah, because you don't have enough confidence in him to handle it on his own.
The Dawntrail's shade. I fear he may not hold out until the god assembles.
So it's up to me then, isn't it?
I'm loath to ask such a favor, but would you aid Bakul Jaja in this battle?
Certainly.
I'm in your debt. Gokdrak descent is to the west of here. Please, go and help my son.
Very well. And as for you, sir? Yeah, it'll still take a while for you to come around, I guess. Yeah, still trying to piece it together. Galul Jaja? Oh yeah, you see this Mamul Ja who's armed. You're not gonna take his sword and shield, are you? We'll find out, I guess. Yeah, since combat is obviously required for this, let's dress for battle, and then head to the west. And see if the big guy is able to hold his own against the Shade. Because of course we know what happened when Zeralja tried his luck against said Shade. It didn't go over all that well. And of course Bakul Jaja never got his chance. Still trying to go on the redemption arc, as it were. And perhaps what better way to do so than to prove that he actually could pull off the feat of the Brotherhood. We'll know until we get there, of course. Flying through the arches of the trees that are here. I mean, why would I not? Give myself something interesting to do, and yeah, I sometimes wonder how they came up with the idea for having arched trees. How did they come up with that idea? And why did they decide that this was the best place to implement them? So, anyway. Yeah, we hear something going on. So as we run over to the scene, you hear swords clashing. And there's Bakul. Hey there, big guy. Still fighting the Shade. Yeah, there he is. Pointing a sword at him. Pathetic. And you dare call yourselves blessed siblings. Not bad. You may actually prove a challenge.
If you've come to help, best stay on your guard. He's not alone.
Noted. Wait. Who's this not alone? Yeah, he does have a companion. With incredibly huge spiked boxing gloves. Well, this is something to see. And it seems like you don't lack for confidence.
What's this? Another monster in need of slaying? Don't worry, I'll send them packing.
What do you mean I'm a monster? I mean, yeah, I'm a human-animal hybrid, but I'm not a monster!
Here I go! Nullifying dropkick!
Oh no, you don't! And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, yeah, using a sword and shield that he stole off of a Mamul Jah. Yeah, he'll protect us. Wherever he is. I can't explain why, but something told me I had to be here. Well, I'm glad you came.
Not bad at all. But it'll take more than a couple of tourists to stop me.
Taurus. Taurus? Are you daft, girl? Yeah, that's a bull.
You can speak. A shame you don't seem to have any manners. The name's Prishi. You'll do well to remember it.
Yeah, Prishi. What kind of a name is that? Prishi? Oh, yeah. You picked a bad time to drop your guard.
Looks like I win.
Yeah, rather decisively. Yeah, this girl is clearly deluding.
One tourist down, one to go. I hope you're ready.
Ready to be your delusional ass? I hope so. But then, what's this coming out of nowhere?
At ease, Prishi. We've seen to our task. Come. Whatever you say, Olmia.
Olmia? That's not his name. It's Galul Ja. And don't you forget it.
Olmia? What is she talking about?
This isn't another shapeshifter, is it? So yeah, in goes Olmia. accompanied by his creepy companion.
Preachy, wait, please don't go!
Yeah, I don't think she's in any hurry to talk to you. And in the meantime, I'm guessing word of the Dawn Servant Shade is what brought you here. I don't know what that girl has to do with all this, but she's clearly aligned with whoever summoned them. The way remains open, though there's no telling where it leads. No, there's not. Even so, they can't be allowed to return. We've a duty to protect this forest and not see it torn apart by some two-headed imposter. Let's hurry after them, brother. Watch over that one, won't you? Are you just gonna dive in head first? Yeah, he's just gonna go in and he's gonna leave us behind to take care of Mr. Elven.
Preachy, what's happened to you?
So you obviously know who she is. Yeah, who is this creepy girl with giant boxing gloves? Oh, back to cutscene. Yeah, tricking us as always, rather than maintaining continuity. And so, everything's still hazy, but I recall fighting alongside that girl. We were comrades in arms, I think. Oh boy. Yeah, now she's turned on you, but something was clearly wrong with her. She not only mistook me for a monster, but she called a two-headed companion Olmia. And not Ultima. The Olmia I know is an elven woman, a far cry from the reptilian fiend we encountered. Oh boy, yeah, that is shape-shifting. Or is it mutation? Something dark has taken hold of her. Clouded her mind. I have to go and... Yeah, except you're in no condition to do so because you just got your world rocked. Yeah, you're not going anywhere with those wounds. I'll go after Preachy. Leave this to me. You will put yourself in harm's way for my sake? Thank you. It's what I do best. Believe in me, the warrior of light. Even though I'm still just a couple of weeks in and I suck at this pretty badly. I recognize that look. The eyes of a man who's seen more than their fair share of battle. More than you could ever imagine. Despite what Preachy has done, she was a dear friend to me, I'm fairly certain. Maybe at some point she'll recognize who you are and will not know what your name is. Have kept, friend. There's no telling what lies beyond that portal. No, clearly not. So let's have a look at what we're getting ourselves into with the first 24-player raid, Jeuno, the First Walk. So obviously you can tell that there's going to be 2 more walks to go alongside this one, but we know exactly where we're going, so what do you say we have a look at what we're getting ourselves into? Clear the board and see what Jeuno the First Walk is all about. Strange happenings in Dawntrail have cast a pall of unease over the forest. After an armor-clad stranger was found unconscious in the Skydeep cenote, bereft of memory, the shade of Golol Jaja was spotted stalking the woods with a young girl. What appeared to be unrelated events takes a turn when Golol Jaja confronts the Dawn Servant's shadowy imposter. The armor-clad stranger recognizes the girl as Preachy, a friend seemingly turned enemy, who retreats with Golol Jaja's shade into the blinding light of an otherworldly rift. In search of answers, and to safeguard Taral, Golol Jaja bids you join him as he follows the incongruous pair into the unknown. And to be here, a minimum item level of 695 is needed for entry, so let's see what's awaiting us here.